This is a video about the shareholder votes pending at the Lordstown Motors shareholder meeting coming up. Hope you enjoy it. Hi, this is MXUX. I just want to do a video here on my positions on the upcoming votes for the Lordstown shareholder meeting. I'm going to start here. This is a picture of the competition of the Endurance, the Ford Lightning, and I may put a video clip in there. Let's just move forward here. Lex is the moniker I have designated for Lordstown Motors Corporation. These are the shareholder votes. Number one, a reverse stock split, and I have yes. RIDE, in my opinion, has been manipulated to a price under $1 to force a delisting notice. Okay? I think that this is clear to my mind. You can make your own decision. Hodlers and insiders are not selling out so far. A reverse split will raise the price of the stock, helping to thwart further attacks. Now, in this next section, there's some old interviews of Jim Cramer on YouTube, and he goes over in these interviews. He's talking about his hedge fund days. Basically, a hedge fund will force a sell-off of a low-price stock to cash out on their short positions. With a relatively small amount of money, when you have a low-price stock with, you know, an investment of a couple of $1 million to stampede the hodlers into selling and have pre-positioned shorts in place, this is what hedge funds do. There's nothing fair about it, and it doesn't really have anything to do with fundamentals or the opportunities, the company, and so forth. Also, I have here, the auto market is a game with sharp elbows. Other OEMs, those that oppose direct sales models, political forces that are in place that back those that give them donations, investment banks, hedge funds, so-called research firms carrying water for these forces, they all work to crush new entrants into the market. In my opinion, this is organized and intentionally overlooked by the SEC and the DOJ. Really, there's no doubt about this, and any viable competition outside of the major domestic OEMs in America has been decimated by these efforts. And the SEC has chose to investigate the victims of this rather than, those that perpetrated it, in my opinion. So, Lex has a successful commercial BEV pickup truck. This is massive. This represents $1 billion value to this point. I mean, that's what it would take to develop this product. Pickup truck manufacturing is the biggest auto program in the USA by far. Okay? And pickup trucks are in the top 10, even the top 3 in every consumer segment in the U.S. market. Okay? This is big business. The players will stop at nothing to quash their competition. I just can't understate this, what's at stake here and how they do not. I mean, we're facing an economy now where the government's working in hand with these monopolies and these oligarchs, and it's almost like fascism. I don't want to say that, but when it comes to, real competition in the United States, I believe that, Tesla is one example of someone that made it through this torture, okay? And believe me, I have a video with some quotes from Elon. Tesla is the most shorted stock in the history of the stock market. That's all I got to say. But anyway, don't be gaslighted. Okay, the endurance is a threat to these powers that be, and it is feared. And with ramp production and funding, it's a viable, accessible mass market vehicle. Okay? So I think what our job here now is to keep Lex in the game. Now here's the votes. Stock dilution, yes, Lex must retain talent at all levels. And this also goes into the reverse split, the need for a reverse split. These people, this is a startup. They have to have stock. They have to have skin in the game. Okay? And to stay there without stock, without that potential upside, think about it. And they must have shares available to raise capital. When there's a breakthrough, they have to strike and raise capital. So the dilution is a yes. And Lex has been a good steward of their finances from the inception of this company. Okay? They have never been accused of any kind of untoward financial activity. And Kroll is a great CFO. So, they deserve our vote on this. The stock available is critical to the board and management to execute the business plan. And with any successful outcome, nobody will even remember this dilution. Now, those are the two issues. Now, why do we have to vote for these issues? Foxconn, BEV Corp. That is what they're calling in the corporate filings and so forth, their efforts at their global hub, which is in Lordstown, Ohio. Lex must stay in the game with Foxconn. Foxconn is a massive company quietly building a world-class BEV program that will rival Tesla. I keep saying this. Foxconn will be a dominant force in BE manufacturing once this effort ramps up. They are being very quiet about what they're doing, and it is very hard to find information. You can watch one of my last news videos on Foxconn Lordstown. It goes into some of the things they're doing. And as I have said many times, Foxconn is Tesla's only real competitor. And I'm going to stand by that, and I think that history is going to prove me right on that. So for LEX to stay in the game with Foxconn is imperative. Now, through some truly genius moves, Lex has become part of this effort, part of Foxconn's pivot to BEVs. Lex needs to stay in this game. A massive launch from Foxconn is imminent, and this is going to roll out, certainly by 2025, and this is going to be gigantic. So it's damn the torpedoes. I forget which captain of. I think this is when they were attacking the British fleet in Put In Bay. I'm not sure. The torpedoes were actually mines floating in the water. And the captain of the ship said, "Damn the torpedoes! We're going in. We're going after them." This is really a once in a lifetime opportunity for Lex to be part of this. Okay, there is certainly risk, and anybody who's invested in Lex, I am not a financial planner. I'm not giving you advice to buy, sell, or hold. I'm giving you my opinion. And you have to do your own DD, and you have to know and understand the risks involved here. But in my opinion, most of the risk that has faced Lordstown Motors has been caused by outside forces. There haven't been internal financial technical problems. This is all imposed, okay? And these are forces that, as I explained earlier, fear the upside here. So I think, in my opinion, and do your own DD, I think that LEX deserves our support at this time. Anyway, that is my presentation on this issue, and I just wanted to get this out. And again, not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is a high-risk investment. Investing involves risk of loss. You must do your own DD. You must know and understand the risks here. But I think what I've tried to do here is just put my opinion on these topics. This is MXUX. Thanks for watching the video.